Harley Quinn just found a power ring. Looks like we need Hal Jordan. Welcome to the Complete Story Series. We take trade paperbacks and single issues and we break them down into digestible bites to help you understand. Then read it dramatically back to you. All alterations of the panels, text, and images are to prevent copyright problems, and all art is owned by its respective companies. This is issue 2 of Harley's Little Black Book, telling stories about her meeting some of her favorite superheroes. It's really just a fun side story to everything, so don't read too much into it. A ship crash lands in the Sears National Park where two slackers are camping. They walk over curious as to what just landed, and they find an alien stepping out, begging them to keep the box from the wrong people. Then, the alien died at their feet. They head back to their apartment and they mess with the box until they open it and discover a Green Lantern ring and a red and black ring, which are being held separate. As one of them spills milk on the container, the device holding the rings begins to dissolve, and the red and black rings merge into a new ring. The two slackers look at the two rings and they see money. They put both rings up on an internet bidding website named Weebay, and that's when Harley Quinn sees the rings. She's in shock. It's a real Green Lantern ring, like a really real one. And shockingly, it's only $3,000. So she jumps right in with $4,000. The other guy who's bidding on it, a massive Green Lantern fan, follows up with a higher bid. So Harley hits 10 grand. The superfan hits 30 grand. Harley hits 50 grand. So the superfan grabs his favorite Green Lantern shirt and he hits 100 grand. Harley begins to pull her hair out, and she hits 150 grand. So the superfan waits until the very last second to drop $250,000 on it. Then, as he wins, he realizes his wife is going to kill him. Harley's sad at first, but then the seller privately messages her with the other ring, the red and black combo, for the low price of $5,000. She is all over that one. Within a short amount of time, the box is delivered and Harley slaps on her newfound ring. It fits like a glove for your finger. Oh yeah! She begins to hover right away, scaring her chicken and her dog. And suddenly she begins to feel pretty and vigorous, empowered, invincible, and really, really evil. She flies right out into the city in her new outfit. And that's when she sees some cops chasing some criminals, and she puts up a brick wall to separate them. She then plucks up the criminal's car and she begins to spin it faster and faster in circles, throwing vomit all over the place and then hurling it into a nearby bridge. The fire off in the distance makes her think, I want to set the world on fire. Luckily, we have a Green Lantern on Earth. Hal Jordan is here. He follows the odd signal that his ring is picking up and he follows it to his worst nightmare. Harley Quinn with a black and red power ring. She opens up by having a giant hand throwing multiple missiles at Hal, and he bats them away with a baseball bat. A baseball bat? Where's your imagination, little emerald egg sucker? Hal eyeballs her. I'm imagining plenty right now. I do look good in this suit. Who could blame you? Now let's see if you bleed green. Hal finds himself being held by a giant black and red hand that he manages to break out of, and then he knocks Harley Quinn into space where she crash lands into a space station. She then throws it down to Earth, so Hal has to break away from the fight to catch it and give it a soft landing. But as he's checking on the crew, she opens fire on him. She has made a jet fighter construct and is flying it right at him, firing at him non-stop, until she suddenly does stop. She decides that this isn't any fun and she offers to let Hal settle this with her once and for all. One final challenge to see who's more powerful. What are you talking about? This isn't a question about one's power. This is me trying to save what's left of your sanity, Harley. Well then, let's do this. I'll arm wrestle you and the loser will submit to the winner. How about it, Green Bean? So two giant arms are formed, one green and one red and black, and they grab each other's hands and they begin to arm wrestle in the skies over New York City. Shockingly, Harley is beating Hal. He can't hold her back. It's too much power until he's hit with a beam from space. Harley looks up to space furious. Who did this? I was so close to beating him. She rockets up to find a ship in orbit and she breaks right through their floor so that she can go to the door, and two aliens step out. They offer her whatever her heart's desire for the ring on her finger, anything that she could want. So I'll give you this ring and you'll give me, say, an army of fire-breathing dragons, or perhaps 1 million pepperoni pizza pies. Well, I'm sure if you explain what a pepperoni pie is, we can accommodate you. So you can also give me a planet's worth of kittens and puppies that don't poo? Again, let us know what kittens and puppies are and what poo is, and I'm sure we can make it happen. But the ring tells her, these guys are lying. Before she can do anything else, the aliens hit her with some kind of power, and they knock her out, taking the ring for themselves. Just as Hal finally catches up and he asks, what is going on? Harley barely remembers anything after she put the ring on. She never meant to do anything that she did do, and now someone stole the ring from her. Hal recognizes the ship as an alien race of thieves and killers. Nothing good will come out of them having this ring. So he hits the door with a boxing glove, and Harley asks, why a boxing glove? It's classic and it does the trick. Then she is thrown off the ship and back into Earth's orbit. Hal takes off to catch her as she's shouting for some help over here, and he does catch her, but then another one of those knockout beams hits him in the head. She is literally riding him back down to Earth, begging for him to wake up. Just wake up! She finally realizes she's going to need his ring if she's going to save the day. So she pulls and tugs at his finger, trying to get it off. And just as they're about to hit the ground, we have Green Lantern Harley Quinn. She takes Hal with her and they fly up, smashing the ship with a giant green hammer. Thanks, Obama! And as Hal is waking up, he asks her, did you just thank Obama? Yeah, doesn't everyone? With the aliens gone, Harley gets Hal to the doctor to get bandaged up, and he asks her, where did you get that ring anyway? I won it fair and square on Weebay. I didn't know it would become such a pain in the pressed ham. They walk outside of the hospital where Harley asks for a kiss from the famous Green Lantern. She then gives him a big passionate kiss on the lips, which shocks Hal. He then asks her why she's grabbing his caboose. Sorry, saw it on a comic book cover. They then wave goodbye and Harley goes off on her next insane adventure. Now I know I probably should have done Harley's Little Black Book #1, but I really liked this Green Lantern issue, so I wanted to start with this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it and make sure you check out her team-up series, Harley's Little Black Book. I'll see you guys next time right here on Comicstorian.